Bruh. Bring the damsel to her, which we did. We brought the damsel to her.
You're on a path.
Yeah, I mean, we've explored all these options pretty much. Yep, silent continue the cabin. Yep.
You make your way up the interior of the cabin is all...
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement. Now we're gonna stab it.
The door to the basement... Good. You're still listening to reason. You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
That's okay. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Slay the princess. Squint at the princess even harder.
Thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Ah, we were too... Oh no, she's gonna beat the shit out of us.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
But this time she didn't elbow us. She just punched us
Feels
instead.
like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt!
Holy shit, that did hurt. They're different.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
We can. Finish the job. Flee and lock her in the basement. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here, either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
No.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
At least she had fun time, you know?
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh dear. The adversary. Ooh, this is a different one. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Who the hell? What voice are we gonna
In the
get?
basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I think to get to the spectre, you have to immediately go and just kill her. I think you get a different one as well if you don't. If you take the dagger out and other stuff as well. It proceeds to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
I don't know what extra voice I have, but
She will lie.
Lying and cheating
Stubborn.
doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning
It makes
was
sense to have
start
stubborn.
an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
I'm trying to remember the cold path actually. How we got to
Princess
there.
will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her.
Oh yeah, we just straight up killed it, didn't we?
Are we clear?
And then that got us to Razor, I think.
Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Or was it the one where I killed her and then we just... No, that's when we killed her and then we walked away and then we reset it. Yeah. That's the one with the Spectre.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Knife or no knife?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Get the knife.
Take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
I see a mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look, right? But there was a mirror,
And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
I think there's another one if we basically did the bit where we were freeing her and then we like kill her right near the end bit. Yeah, the mirror doesn't seem to change anything. It's just a thing that's there.
The
Oh
door
my
to the
God, the
basement
walls.
creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive,
Ooh.
with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the
Dip, dip,
princess
dip,
lives
dip.
here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
To be fair, this checks out. We were having a bit of a fist fight with her.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Is this gonna be a dummy mummy?
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Yeah, stubborn, let's go.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
It's an interesting form. I don't hate it.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
She's so excited to see us.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
You look different.
You look exactly the same.
All right, fine. If you're not going to address it, I will. What? You've already met the princess. The princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about all that without me noticing?
Well, you never noticed in the previous ones.
Maybe. You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while.
You better not disappoint.
Of course
Okay.
I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused.
We shouldn't have brought our knife, should
moving
we?
Forward.
Damn.
Enough is enough. I believe you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously.
We should have just had a nice fist fight with her.
You don't know. Whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you okay?
We demand death by Snoo Snoo.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Because, Roger, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. You know, do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me already have died? I don't think so. Don't worry. I'm going to do a good job. You got me. Pretty much everything you just said is true. Psh, No.
Don't try to lie to me. Just please take this seriously.
Oh, it wasn't a response to him. Not. Okay.
Agreed. We can't win unless you treat this fight with the gravity it deserves.
So you do remember me?
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
Sounds like a good thing.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
Me? Anyone? Why wouldn't you want to be free? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh. And I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists.
We truly are going to have death by Schnoo.
Is that really too much to ask?
Yeah, especially that last part.
Don't be such a coward.
I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it.
Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life.
He does make a good point.
We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
I'm saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack. First, let's like how we're both alive. Attempt to free the princess. Let's attack the princess, not slay the princess. Attack the princess. What happened to you since last time? I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Turns around and leave. Attempt to free the princess. Turn around and leave without saying anything. I mean, at some point we'll have to try the just leaving without doing anything. You know what? I think they found demand that we fight. We fight.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you
Go for some good slugging. Let's go.
The basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Death by Schnoo.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
She almost looks disappointed in us.
Why is she disappointed in us?
Because we went down too
You
easily.
don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
She does make a good point.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Yep. Bait and opening it out. Maneuver her, run, strike at her heart head on. Ooh. You know what? I'm taking the challenge. Strike at her heart head on.
That's your plan, then. That's your plan. Push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more.
This is a mistake.
Your flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
I still don't understand why we don't use our claws. Keep pushing. Oof. I mean, how nasty is that going to be? Just keep pushing, yeah.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each
Yeah,
other.
we're going to make
Her
sure we keep on
fiery
pushing
eyes of
through this.
masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
This is basically a date with her right now, I suppose.
Yes, You finally get it, don't you?
Silently continue pushing.
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to talk about it.
No, we just need to kill you.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
I think we're dead.
We're fine! But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor.
I said we're fine.
Yeah, stubborn and saying we're fine, we're bloody fine. Ultra Instinct, let's go.
I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened.
Then say we're fine.
You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
Thanks, dear.
She tosses it at your feet.
Are you jumping the gun a little here? We each died once. That doesn't mean we're immortal. Were you being metaphorical when you said that nothing exists outside of us? There's more to the world than just this camp, and I saw trees and herring on my way here. Actually, I think I'm done fighting you. I don't think this is healthy for either of us. Pick up the blade and attack her again. I'll go with this one.
How much more proof do you need? Would it help to watch me rise from the dead with your own 2 eyes? Fine. Go ahead. Stab me in the heart. See what happens.
Alright, we're gonna stab it.
Throws open her arms, exposing her chest. Is she really just going to let you slay her? Do it. Do it right now, before she changes her mind. Hold on. What if this is a trick? If she's leaving herself open like this, there's only one way we can strike at her. For all we know, she's 3 steps ahead of us.
3 steps ahead of us. Have you met her? This isn't a trick.
And how would you know that?
Because I wouldn't think to trick us. So why would she?
That's true.
That's a great point. So please stop hesitating and end this now.
Cut it out, will you? I'm not gonna take a cheap win like that. How do I know you're not tricking me? Just slay the princess. Slay the princess.
Princess remains unflinching as you run her down, her stoic expression once again
Time for
curved
snoo snoo.
into a knowing smile as the pristine blade buries deep into her heart.
Well, we got her. We got her. We stabbed her. Stabby has managed to penetrate the princess.
Did she really just let us do that?
Yeah, she did. Got those muscles.
Apparently, yes.
See you soon.
Take
Then
the
she
bait from
stumbles
your
back
foe.
into the
That shouldn't
wall,
have
the
worked.
blade still lodged firmly in her chest. She collapses to the ground. She's dead. It's over. It's finally over.
But it can't be over. She said she'd be back.
I know that the two of you had some sort of weird bond, but look on the bright side. Now we don't have to die. Isn't that nice?
She crushed our ribs.
No, it's not nice. I wanted to fight her forever. This is shit. It's not fair.
Life isn't fair, but what's done is done, and whether you like it or not, the entire world is in your debt for saving it from ruin.
But what if I came in without my
In due
dagger?
time, you'll learn to live with yourself.
Would we just fist fight?
Let's just get out of here.
Like freaking Metal Gear Rising, well, Revengeance.
Yes. That sounds like a splendid idea.
Ooh, turn and leave or watch her body for a little while longer. But she said see you soon. I was thinking of watching, personally. I was thinking of watching.
Fine. You remain where you are and watch over the princess's corpse. She remains dead.
I'm telling you, she's coming back. She said
Hello there,
she's
Zero.
coming back.
Princess has come back.
She's not.
She is.
She's not coming back. She's dead. Your blade is embedded in her heart. You slew her. It's over. I don't know how many more times or how many different ways I need to express this objective reality before it finally makes its way through your dense skull.
Oh dear.
How many different ways have you got left to express it? Because it'll take a hell of a lot more to convince me that she's not coming back.
Oh, I've got plenty. Can the two of you stop arguing?
Their voices are arguing.
No! I'm not the only one who just saw her eyes open, right?
And her head lift up.
What are you talking about? For the millionth time, she's...
Yes, I told you I'd be back.
alive. We're shit out of luck, aren't we?
We are shit out of luck. This is true.
I knew it. I told you all that we should believe in her. This is perfect.
Stubborn, please.
And you waited for me. I knew I could count on you. I knew we were connected.
I bet if we turned around and left, she'd have just attacked us from the behind or something.
The princess staggers to her feet, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade you buried in her heart.
Hang on, I'm snoozing this ad break. Snooze it.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
You know what to do. Again.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that?
Oh, it will do soon. But I want to see where the end of this gets to, and then I'm going to go do that.
All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart? Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything?
I know, you're okay.
I never said I knew everything.
Ooh. What's that supposed to... What do you mean close to untethering? Yeah.
Nothing. It means nothing. I shouldn't have said that. But you did say it, so it means something.
What were you doing at the hospital? I didn't say anything about that. I hope it's all okay.
Oh, stop bickering over nothing. Our destiny is right in front of us. Pick up the blade and go to her.
Okay, fine. That is what I meant by untethering.
She's incredibly powerful.
On about destiny. He's lost the thread, and if you lose the thread, you won't be able to save the world. And what is that supposed to mean? I don't have to answer that, and I'm not going to answer that. Why the bloody hell not? Because right now, there's still a razor-thin chance that you're able to get your act together. There are patterns of thought out there that beg to be finished, but once you finish them, that's it. They change everything. There's no going back, and if I say anything else, you're going to finish one of those thoughts. What?
The princess can't die. The princess can't die. The princess can't die. Oh my god, are these all the princess can't... You mean like the princess can't die, don't you? Well, it's too late for that. I think we've all fought that one. The princess can't die. I'm not going to say the princess can't die. I'm not even going to think about it. The princess can die. Oh my god, how far does this go down? I can lie to myself. Princess can die.
Did think it, didn't you?
Can I die? Can I die? Can I die? Can I die?
I tried, you know. I tried very hard to make this work.
Why on earth did it do the thing from Predator? That where freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger has the bro fist thing. Handshake.
I don't like that resignation. Are you sure we can't just unthink it? Yes, like I said, I'm afraid some thoughts can't be unthought.
We can't talk about the birds and the bees.
Pour myself a stiff drink. If I'm going to see the end of everything, I'd rather not be sober.
Oh god, he's gonna go pour himself a drink. Okay.
So I was right. Why are all of you so glum? This is perfect, isn't it? We get to experience greatness and battle and triumph forever.
Huff that copium. Huff that copium.
I think it was the stubborn one who said, "Your destiny awaits," right? No, hold on. There has to be another way. What if we just leave her down here? What if we run away? What if we convince her not to end the world?
That's true. We could convince her not to end the world. I mean, I just went down the explore option, and now it's like, oh no, I no longer have the option to just try and fight her, because she can't die.
You can't reason with her. Ending the world is her fundamental nature. It's not a decision she can flip on and off. It is her.
Oh, it's been established that we mold her with our actions.
And what exactly can't we leave her down here? Because all it would do is stall the inevitable. And what's wrong with stalling? Oh, there's plenty wrong with stalling. The end is still the end, and I'd rather face mine head on.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Come on, Stanley Parable.
Oh, you mopey ass. Why did you even ask us to slay her if it was going to end like this? Because it didn't have to end like this. If you don't mind, I'd rather not spend everyone's last moments arguing with you.
It's time.
Yes, I suppose it is. If we fight her forever, then maybe she can't end the world. Maybe everything can still work out. I guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
Snooze it.
Don't you get it? You don't have to shuffle your feet. What comes next is going to last forever.
Join your adversary. I have no other option. It's time for death by Snoo.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look.
Where was the option to flirt with her like we could with the with Razor?
There's a lot of flowery description comes from someone who thinks he already knows how this is going to play out. Oh, indulge me, will you? Me knowing how this is going to play out is exactly why I'm being flowery. Let me have just this one thing, alright? Alright.
Here it comes. The big finish.
Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess ready to end each other.
True. Fight is flirty enough.
Your blade digs into her neck,
Ooh.
grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body and... Wait, what happened? Why did everything go dark?
And oh wait, no, really? And yeah, it went into darkness.
You died. That blow was apparently lethal. How anticlimactic.
Anticlimactic indeed.
You don't get it, do you? We're not dead. We're stronger than this. So stop whining and get up.
Saying get up is not going to change the fact that you're dead. How dense are you?
Funny that you're calling me dense when you still haven't figured it out. We can't be dead. We're just like her. All of you need to wake up and enter the new world.
Stubborn nose.
You know, maybe he has a point. If we're dead, how are we still talking? Because you being dead is reality. Because it says right here that you're...
Wait, is he actually reading from a script or something? Because you being dead is reality. It says right here that you'll wake up.
Well,
alive.
that's right.
Damn straight. It's nap
I thought I
time.
lost you there, but you've figured things out, haven't you? Good. The two of us can finally be together.
Hello there, Riley. Hello. Join my adversary. Welcome to Death by Snoo.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment.
Well, luckily, I'm currently hiding the what.
And then you get up and do it again, and again.
Ooh, that one's brutal.
Again, and again, and again, and again.
I feel like the princess is slaying us more than we're slaying her.
We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. Gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is...
I think this is the thing we had to do to make sure the adversary gets taken by the hands.
What is this place?
Did we do this?
If we just left, it might have carried on to the next one, maybe?
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
Really? Damn. The princess stumbles and her body slumps.
I feel so tired.
How you doing anyway, Brad? Hope you're doing well. How's the work going? You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared, but this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. Approach the mirror. Yeah, because I've already spoken to him before about that. You approach the mirror. Gaze into our... What do we look like now? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You're unraveled. You've unraveled. Yeah, like we are not looking good there. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
I will tell you right now, it's a good opportunity for me to go pee in a minute. But not too soon. Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Nice. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce part. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? Yeah, when you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does, but I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does, I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. But you're going to have to keep that to yourself. I'm going to finally have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
Okay.
And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
There's definitely way more than I have seen, but obviously you replay value, you know? If this is the last time, is there anything you would like to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
I'm just gonna stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
I'm gonna go pee now because the ads are gonna run in a minute. So I will BRB. I will, Curling. Thank you. Ah, and I got myself another drink as well. Right, there is no waiting forever. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
I guess we have to go for the Spectre, so that means stab and leave.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die.